Alright beauties, I am here to talk to you about the basic move of shoulder wrapping, and it's something that we use a lot in Forrest yoga practices particularly. I'm going to talk you through why first of all, and then secondly I'm going to show you how. So say for example you are doing a dolphin pose, and so the cue is to bring your forearms parallel. So you're in a dolphin position, forearms are on the floor, and the teacher might cue to you to bring your elbows in line with your wrists. And then what you will notice is when you lift your knees up and straighten your legs, that your hands start to do this and your elbows kind of wing out. When that happens, what it actually means is that your shoulders are no longer in a position of stability. As a consequence, what will happen is all sorts of other muscles will start to compensate in order to keep your shoulders safe. So particularly areas like the neck, your jaw, you might really tense in your core, so like intrinsic core tension, and all that's really happening is we're kind of learning like not functional habits. So you don't need to remember these muscles, but here, it's like this great big muscle here is your serratus anterior. Serratus is nicknamed the handstand muscle. And so serratus is the muscle that we're wanting to wrap in order to help hold our shoulders in a stable position, so that when we come into dolphin like this, our elbows don't slide out, and that way it can stay like in a wrapped position. One thing to notice is if you find, even when you're wrapping your shoulders, that your elbows are still winging out, then you need to come down a level in terms of what you're doing to strengthen and stabilize your shoulders. Start with this position until you can work in a way that your arms are parallel and your elbows don't wing out. That could take a day, it could take a year. But the point is that we're learning patience, which is something that, yoga teaches us. And also we're developing integrity in our practice, which means that we're just not shortcutting anymore. And the benefits long term means we're coming into our inversion practice particularly with a lot more stability, as opposed to just moving into flexibility. When you're wrapping your shoulders, it is about an action that I think I'll show you from the side. So it's like an inhale to slide your shoulders down, and then you send your elbows forward so you can feel this whole area of your shoulder blade wrap up towards your armpits. It's like a wrapping in action. When you wrap, not just your upper back, but your chest, your armpits, the whole of your shoulder region is actively working. And that way you can relax the areas of your neck, your jaw, your brain, all of those areas that overcompensate. So let's go through it together. Measure your upper arm bones, so really close up towards your armpits. And then either place your forearms on the floor. If you're doing that, check that your elbows are in line with your wrists, or otherwise interlace your fingers. Relax your neck. Take a huge breath through your upper back. Feel for wrapping that area, the serratus part, towards your armpits, that big area here, up towards your armpits. Keep your neck relaxed, and then exhale, lift your knees. So you will feel here, if you're getting the wrap, you will feel your upper back, your chest, and your armpits working. There is another way we compensate, which is a completely separate tutorial, but what I would suggest is notice the wrapping of your shoulders through the whole of your practice, your down dogs, even your arms in the air through lunges, and just start to feel for teaching that area of your body how to activate. I hope that's really helpful for you guys. See you soon.